it really looks like that this movement today is pretty much just a fool's game. So what I'm looking at right here, I'm saying that from this area all the way up to here is a flat correction. It doesn't look really flat, but it's a flat correction. So the idea is we get a small upsurge and then a small downsurge taking us close to the beginning, and then we get a big, big upthrust. That's just how they work. So the idea is that I'm looking at this, I think that we actually ended and we topped out right here, and that's where the top is going to stay. So if I'm actually doing like the ratios of this, and I just go from top here and then I go right here, you're like, okay, it's not a key ratio at all. But if I actually extend it and I add the 261.8 retracement, watch this. Pretty darn close, right? We're only about like 2 points off, or maybe, yeah, we're only about 2 points off. So I think that was actually the high. Now, why else do I think this was the high? If I'm actually looking into here, I would say that at this last part of our flat correction right here, this entire block that's in the square, all the way up to the high, so I guess that would be right there, it should divide into 5 waves, or at least this should divide into 5 waves. So no matter what you do, you're saying that this giant swing right here is the first wave. If you're saying that that's the first wave, then, well, you know the rules then. That means that any correction or any later correction can't go into that first wave. So this one, it broke into this area. So that means that it's not just a correction of a larger upswing. That means that the upswing is, in fact, done. So where's this actually going to go? If I do targets, so I'm just going to do DeMark retracements right here. We have one block, and we have one more block, and we have our resistance level. Actually, it looks like we are right at the 50% right now, which I tend not to use, but it gives us a target right now of about 1363.83, and probably no more than that. So we have a little bit of extra room to rally. If it does break through that level, that means that my scenario with this flat correction is in fact wrong, and we're going to have to put in another scenario which is going to really take us up to like this 1400 level. So if you're short, you hope that doesn't happen. If you're long, you hope that does happen. Okay, so as far as pivot points go, just to do this one quickly, if we say that this right here is our bottom, we move it back one, it's saying that we have a pivot point happening, let's see, July 11th in the morning, and if we take that again, we do some more pivot points from the very top, it is telling us that we have a pivot on July 10th, which is today, at 11:30. If I move that in a bit more, let's actually see what it looks like on a more short-term basis. Okay, if I move that in a bit more, first thing to notice is that we have a confluence on the 18th. You know I've been saying so much about July 18th. It's going to be a very important date. We had a confluence right here, and that was basically telling us the bottom. Let's see, going in even more, do I see anything else that's important? Let's see, moving that from the top, and then moving this to the bottom. Okay, really not getting too much, but the next pivot's going to be at about 11:30 this morning. I can't get too much more exact than that. Alright, thanks for watching. Happy trading.